Alright, so Gunna just dropped his last album on YSL titled The Last One. And this is following his previous album in 2024 titled One of One. And if you're living under a rock, YSL stands for Young Stoner Life Records, which is a record label founded by Young Thug. And Gunna has been signed under Young Thug since about 2016. Gunna stayed under Thug's shadow for years, but remained consistent, grinded for years, and built his name up. He's had great success, hits, and had his own wave going. Young Thug gave Gunna an opportunity, and Gunna took advantage and became a well-known artist because of it. But on May 9th, 2022, Young Thug was arrested as part of a large RICO indictment. Then 2 days later, Gunna turned himself in on May 11th. Many thought it was over for Thug, Gunna, and the whole YSL. But after serving about 6 to 7 months in jail, Gunna admitted that YSL is a gang, not just a record label, and it was freed in December of that year. Gunna shocked the world when he admitted that, including Young Thug, because Young Thug was the head honcho of this whole RICO situation, so the court was just gonna use what Gunna said against Thug. So Gunna was considered a rat. People were calling him a snitch, he told, he bit the cheese, And some people thought that Young Thug would just drop Gunna off YSL, but he didn't. He continued to make money off Gunna because Gunna is his artist. And even though he didn't rock with him, that's just free money for Thug. But at the same time, Thug was telling other people not to rock with Gunna anymore. And people weren't messing with Gunna just off of the loyalty that they have for Thug. And certain street rappers, especially the Atlanta rappers, they didn't want to be connected to a quote-unquote snitch. 21 Savage wasn't rocking with Gunna. Future wasn't rocking with Gunna. Even Metro Boomin, he wasn't messing with Gunna. And Metro's not even a street dude, but the loyalty that he has for Thug, he decided to pick a side. So Gunna was pretty much on his own. He had to use all the resources that he had because he still was signed, so he can still make music, but he was known worldwide as a quote-unquote snitch. So Young Thug didn't think Gunna would succeed. But then Gunna went on a crazy run. In 2023, he dropped A Gift and a Curse. 2024, he dropped One of One. And in 2025, he dropped his final album on YSL titled Last of One. And Gunna is free. He is officially free. People are rooting for Gunna more than ever because not only is he dropping great music, he's taking care of himself, he's motivating people, and he's letting the music speak for itself. He's not doing any antics, he's not clout chasing or doing anything weird. Dude is just minding his own business, to be honest. And not saying the support is universal, because there's some people that still call Gunna a snitch till this day. They call him a rat. They say he bit the cheese. The same thing they were saying before when he admitted that YSL is a gang. And even with Young Thug being free now, he's still taking shots at Gunna no matter what. Any chance he gets, he's taking a slick jab. It's kind of expected at this point. And when listening to this Last One album by Gunna, you're pretty much gonna get what you've been hearing from Gunna, especially from his last two projects. Mainly his last project, One of One, which was a good album, and this album is pretty much the same. Like it's not better and it's not worse, if that makes sense. There's more tracks on this project. There's about 25 tracks, and his last project had 20. And the one previous before that was 15. So he's added 5 tracks each time. A Gift and a Curse had 15 tracks. One of One had 20 tracks, and the last one had 25 tracks. So he wanted to go out with a bang. And the title is called The Last One. It's the last project off of YSL. Obviously, we know that. I still enjoyed this project. I just didn't like how there was 25 tracks. I'm not the biggest fan when it comes to track listings like that. I like a good 15 to maybe 17, 18 at most, but it's all good. I'm just trying to identify which song off of this project is the hit. But who knows, maybe Gunna wasn't aiming for that, and that's okay. He's just letting the music speak for itself. Nothing formulaic or anything like that, and that's okay. It just sounds like a part 2 of his last project. And honestly, I'm excited for what Gunna has up next. I don't know what he's gonna do, where he's going to sign. Is he gonna stay independent? I don't know. I mean, I kind of highly doubt that. I'm pretty sure labels are fighting to sign Gunna, and they're gonna throw the bag at him. So I highly doubt he's gonna be independent, and I wouldn't be surprised if he starts throwing more shots at Young Thug now that he's not signed under him. Because yeah, he kind of spoke his mind while he was signed under Young Thug, but he mostly showed Thug love despite what Young Thug was saying about him. So I wouldn't be surprised if you hear Gunna talk a little spicy. I'm just saying, that's just like a little prediction, but I can see that happening. And not spicy as in like, yo, I'm gonna shoot you, I'm gonna do this and that, but you know, throwing some jabs in there, and if you know, you'll put the clues together. Of course, these blogs and stuff, they're gonna put all that stuff together and figure it out, but I can see Gunna doing that a little more frequently, especially if Young Thug is continuously taking shots at him. Gunna's definitely gonna respond a little more stronger this time. But we'll see what happens. And till this day, Young Thug still hasn't released UI Scooty. And that's crazy. Young Thug is kind of in a danger zone right now, because if Thug drops his UI Scooty album, which is long overdue, and Gunna outsells him, that's not gonna be a good look. I'm sorry. Because Young Thug didn't want Gunna to succeed after Gunna said what he said, but it backfired on Thug. You know, fans aren't loyal. Fans are gonna go where the good music is at. And Young Thug ain't dropping good music like that right now. So yeah. So Young Thug better figure something out before things go completely left and roles get reversed. Yeah. But yeah, you guys let me know how you feel about this Gunna project. Did you guys enjoy it? Did y'all hate it? Does it sound the same? Just let me know anything down below. But yeah, I'm out, y'all.